you're tired of feeling stuck, broke, or like you're always one step behind, this is the shift that will change everything for you. I'm going to talk about these 7 keys. The first thing you've got to be thinking about is shifting your beliefs, because wealth starts in the mind. It doesn't start anywhere else but in your mind. And you're not broke because of your bank account. You're broke because of your belief system. And most people hate hearing this. You're not broke because of what's in your bank account. You're broke because of what's in your belief system. But it all does make sense when you start to reflect and let your guard and your ego down and allow yourself to be self-aware. Because most of us aren't self-aware. We're living on autopilot and reacting and stressed and overwhelmed. But when we replace limiting beliefs like I'm not good with money, or rich people are greedy and bad or stingy, with more empowering ones, more empowering beliefs, that's when everything should start to change. Okay? So you should be changing your language from, this is bad, or they're bad, or I'm not good with this, to it is possible for me. Here's a great person who's doing this. I can do this as well. I'm learning how to do this. I'm improving. I'm getting better. I'm improving on my mistakes. You want to start asking, what do I really believe about being wealthy? What is this belief system that I have? And start assessing it, and then start being willing to tear things down. Just because you've seen that in some ways doesn't mean it's always. Now, there's an interesting story based on our belief system that I want you to hear about. I love this story from Wayne Dyer. Wayne Dyer used to get on stage and tell a story. He'd walk on stage with an orange, and he would start his speeches and say, when you squeeze an orange, what comes out of an orange? And he'd ask people, hey, when you squeeze this orange, what comes out? And he would say, does apple juice come out of an orange when you squeeze it? No. Does lemon juice come out of an orange? No. Well, what comes out of an orange when you squeeze it is orange juice. And he would say, because that's what's inside. That's what's inside of the orange is orange juice. And then he would say, what's inside of you? When there is pressure applied to you in your life, does anger, resentment, frustration, a negative attitude, a limiting belief, does it pour out of you energetically or verbally? Or when you're applied with pressure, does confidence, poise, patience, gratitude, resourcefulness, excitement, does that come out of you? Whatever comes out of you is what's inside of you. So you've got to be thinking about, what is my limiting belief? Well, start to reflect on the last month, the last year. How did you show up and respond in life? When you were smacked with a challenge or hit with an adversity, did you show up empowering and creative and excited to take on the challenge? Or were you defeated? Were you a victim? Were you frustrated? Were you pointing the finger and blaming everyone else around you? Whatever came out of you is what's inside of you. And we've got to be willing to shift the limiting belief, shift the language from I should or I wish or maybe, because that language carries the energy of failure. Start eliminating the language that influences the limiting beliefs in you, and you'll start living a life that is more empowering for you. Start thinking about this. This is the key to starting this for the next 30 minutes here. The second key is that guilt is a wealth killer. You are destroying your ability to earn more when you live with the frequency and the energy of guilt. I always tell people that self-doubt is the killer of dreams. When you live with doubt, when you live with fear, when you live with guilt and shame, this is a lower level frequency. When you live with joy, when you live with gratitude, appreciation, love, it's a higher level frequency. And when you're living in a state of higher level energies and frequencies, you attract more of that frequency. And you're going to attract more opportunities, wealth, abundance, people that are the right people for you. When you're living in guilt, shame, resentment, anger, frustration, your energy shrinks. And That is a killer for wealth. Money does not want to come to that. Money is not attracted by someone in that frequency or that energy. That is a victim mindset and it's holding you back. So if you're feeling guilty about having money or even wanting more, this sabotages your ability to grow, to earn more, to be resourceful and creative, and to believe you're worthy and deserving of it. Wealth isn't a betrayal of your roots. If you grew up poor without a lot of money, I didn't have a lot of money growing up. It's not a betrayal. It's a resource that you can use to lift yourself up and to lift others up around you. But if you have a belief system that money is bad or people with money did bad things to get it and I don't want to be a bad person, then you're blocking and holding yourself back because you're living in a belief system that is a lower level frequency that will automatically resist great opportunities, that'll automatically push away people that want to help you, that automatically say, no, I don't want this. I want to stay in this state. You're saying one thing, you say you want to have a better life, you want to make more money, but when you're energetically showing up every day with a negative attitude, guilt, shame, all these energies that hold you down, you're not in alignment with yourself, with what you want. Your body, your mind, your heart is living differently than what you want. Therefore, you will never be in alignment with the money coming to you. You will always be, it's just slipping through my hands. So instead of feeling guilty, turn the mindset into one that is more grateful, one that is more giving, one that is more appreciative, one that says thank you to money. When money comes to me, I say thank you. I don't care if it's a penny or a lot of money. I say thank you. And then I say, where do you want to go? How can I help you today? Do you want to go in my bank account? Do you want to go on an investment account? Do you want me to buy food with you? Do you want me to give you away to someone who needs it right now? Is there a charity that I can give it to? Should I give you to my church? Where do you want to go right now? I got this from my friend Ken Honda. When I interviewed him, he's got a book called Happy Money. He said, when money comes to me, I say, thank you. Where do you want to go? And that's something I started doing in my life. It might sound a little weird. It might sound a little woo-woo to speak to money like it's a person. I get it. It's a little strange, but energy is everything and energy doesn't lie. And the frequency that you show up with influences the material things around you, people, environments, money, everything. And again, it might sound a little weird, but when I started doing this, I started feeling more free. And I want you to feel this freedom as well. I want you to feel this peace in your heart because inner peace is the new rich. So normalize success. Normalize, I earn more money because I'm working hard and I'm adding value. And stop apologizing for abundance when it flows to you. Stop saying sorry that you've made more, that you've earned more, that you're a magnet of opportunities, that you're a magnet of the right people and things just fall in your lap, seemingly like out of nowhere. It's because your frequency aligns with your vision of what you want. And so when your heart energy aligns up with it, it comes more effortlessly. Thank you for watching this video. If you want more inspiring clips like this, make sure to click right here to subscribe and click right here to watch that next video that is specific to support you in your life.